To me, the hijab is not just a scarf. It's more about other clothing, but also kind of, you know, an attitude. I've discussed with sisters before, and we've said even the Arabic meaning of the word hijab is a kind of sense of personality and attitude. You should have haya, which means modesty, in and outward. So you should be covering your body, but you should also be covering your inner self. So you might say not to have crude behaviour, and also not to reveal too much of yourself to people who don't know you very well. Basically, I'm going to show you my everyday hijab style. So if I'm in a rush in the morning, it might be a bit quicker, but if I'm, you know, just going for my everyday look, I might add a few extra folds. So basically, I just start by taking one edge and putting it on top of my head, like this, and I'd take the short side and put it under my chin, and then I'd take a pin, and these are called no stag hijab pins, and it's basically like a safety pin, but instead of having a normal edge, it has a less dangerous edge, so it doesn't snag on your scarf and make holes. So I take this and put it underneath my chin and pin both ends of the scarf together and hold it underneath there, so now it's attached. And then I'll just check that it's looking alright on top of my head, and that I've got some of my underscarf showing, because it can add quite a nice effect to the style. Some people have the crisscross caps, so you can get lots of different colours showing, but I've just got a simple plain grey one. And then I'll take the longer edge of my scarf that I've got here and tuck it underneath my chin nicely, so all my neck's covered. And then I'll take it over my head, fold it as I go round, and take it back over and round. And then I'll just arrange it. And then I'd probably check at the back to see if any of my neck's showing, and maybe bring it down a little bit. So if I'm happy with how it looks, I'll take some of my straight pins, which I've got in a little mouse pin holder, and they are basically the same pins that you might have seen your mum's using for sewing. They're just kind of straight pins, and then I'll pin them into my underscarf. They don't go into my head. I know some people have asked me that before. If they go into your head, it doesn't hurt at all. They just go kind of, you know, into the material in the bonnet cap. So I'll pin it down so it doesn't move around you in the day or in the wind or anything. It just keeps it in place, and if I need to move any of the layers around, or if it's got moved, then I can just check it in the mirror one last time, and then I'm ready to go.